The Section 618 app is powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College, Walgreens Distribution Center, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, Mays & Sons Plumbing, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Munkin Toyota, Landers Collision Centers, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm Agent Tony Wilt, SSM Health, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hennigan and McGovern, Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball starts now.
Starts now, indeed. Our very first Mount Vernon Lady Rams broadcast of 2022, and we're glad to be here from Chagnon Gymnasium for what we hope will be a great matchup between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders, and it'll be the final time these two teams meet, at least in the regular season, as conference foes. They will meet in a tournament later, but in terms of a conference match, this will be the final one between Mount Vernon and Althoff. Althoff slated to leave the South 7 Conference at the end of this academic year. I'm Chris Hugo with you. Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. We're broadcasting live from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on AM 940, 96.5 FM, or you're watching us live on the Section618.com app. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We have plenty more to talk about. We'll take our first break. Come back and get you set for this one. The 2-10 Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the 9-6 Althoff Crusaders. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and the Section618.com app tonight. It is the Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Of course, Landers Collision Center would like to welcome Welch Collision Center to the Landers Collision Center team. Now with more locations to serve you, call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. I'm Chris Hugo with you. We have plenty to discuss between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders tonight. But first, we need to take another break. We'll come back. We'll get you set with some Munkin Toyota keys to the game. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Are you ready for your team to get their license? I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. I know it's a little scary when you see your kids backing out of the driveway by themselves for the first time, but knowing that your young driver has the proper protection from Country Financial could make you feel better. Call today, 242-4024, or visit me online at josh.finley@countryfinancial.com.
Raise a Warrior, RLC's micro-scholarship program for in-district students grades 3 through 12. Get up to $2,000 for college at RLC. Earn points with things students do every day. Honor roll, sports, volunteering, clubs, and so much more. Parents create an account, set up your child's profile, and that's it. You're now ready to earn and track points toward real money for college. Let RLC help you raise a warrior. Get started today. micro.rlc.edu.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for.
Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Back on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Lady Rams come in struggling somewhat in 2022. They are 2-10 on the year. We'll talk more about that coming up. But first, Landers Collision Center with locations in Mount Vernon and Salem offer 24-hour roadside service, towing, and recovery. Call 1-888-LANDERS or visit them online at landersauto.com. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Keys to tonight's game will be handed to us by Munkin Toyota MountVernon.com, where they make it easier than ever to shop with SmartPath. From the dealership or the couch, see live inventory and pricing, as well as unlock all deals. Save time, shop smart with SmartPath at Munkin Toyota MountVernon.com. Quick keys to the game tonight for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Communicate. They're going to have to communicate out there. Historically, sometimes with programs struggling, that can be an issue on the floor. However, we did see that improve last year, of course, under the expert tutelage of Sarah Cruz, back for another year. Also going to have to capitalize on the momentum of the JV match. Lady Rams won JV in straight sets, 25-20, 25-23. They fell in the freshman game in straight sets, 20-15. But for Lady Rams tonight, going to have to use some of that momentum, going to have to use some of that experience as well. Should be a senior-dominant lineup tonight for this Lady Ram crew. Peace of mind comes standard at Munkin Toyota with Toyota Care. You're covered with maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Or ask about longer protection with Toyota Care Plus. Find out more at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We're on your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. We'll have your All Insurance Group starting lineups coming up in just a moment. Don't waste time. Let Hall Insurance do the shopping for you. Go HallInsGroup.com and get a quote fast. That's HallInsGroup.com. INS, like short for insurance. Hall Insurance Group will get you those starting lineups a little bit later on after the national anthem here tonight from Shagnon Gymnasium. Or if you're watching live via the Section618.com app, you'll find a bit of a different look from Shagnon tonight. The Mount Vernon Township High School staff courteously letting us use the Hudl Cam here in the gymnasium, so it takes care of everything for us. So you'll have that view tonight if you're watching us live on the Section618.com app. Take one more break on our Landers Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the season so far for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. You heard 2-10, but some close ones along the way. It's coming up next. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Leave the limits in the dust with the 22 Toyota Tacoma. Hey, this is Pat Williamson with Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, Illinois. The 22 Tacoma is more capable, which means more epic adventures, and our selection is growing daily. Whether you're ready to hit the trail running, take on the world's greatest terrain, or just want to get from point A to point B with the latest technology, we have the Tacoma for you. See me, Pat Williamson, at Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon, or view our expanding inventory online at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit HallInsGroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. HallInsGroup.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Your Google Play or the App Store, it's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto friendly. The Section618.com app. Back to Shagnon. I'm Chris Hugo with you tonight. Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio as we get ready for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders. Final time in conference play for these two teams. Again, Althoff leaving the South 7 at the end of the academic year. Coincidentally, it'll be the final time the Mount Vernon Rams football team sees Althoff in a conference setting. On Friday night, we'll have video of that one as well. You can watch it here. You can listen here. AM 940, 96.5 FM. Section618.com app. 6:30 will be your pregame on Friday night as the 2-1 Mount Vernon Rams try to get to 3-1 and get their first conference win on Friday night. But for these Mount Vernon Lady Rams, they look for their first conference win. They fell not that long ago, last week, I believe on Tuesday, in straight sets to the Centralia Annies. Normally we do every home game for the Lady Rams, but Woodlawn had to do a location change last Thursday. They came to Shagnon. Yours truly was about 400 miles away. And unable to get here to do that one. We were able to stream it live, however, right here on our WMIX Sports YouTube. But they fell in straight sets to the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. So coming in, not really necessarily on a hot streak. Their last win came in a tournament back on the August the 27th. They did go 2-2 in the tournament. They beat Lawrenceville in straight sets. They took 3 to beat Chester. They lost to North Posey out of Indiana and Mount Carmel. A Mount Carmel team they'll see here on WMIX here in the next couple of weeks. But for the Lady Rams, it's been tough. They lost 3 in 3 sets to West Frankfort. They lost in 3 sets in a tournament to Mattoon. They lost to a historically good, St. Joe Ogden in straight sets. Same with the Pana Lady Panthers. Warrensburg Latham, usually a power. They took them to 3 sets. So for the Lady Rams, they're struggling somewhat here in 2022, and they're hoping the home confines can help them pull out a win here tonight against this Althoff team. We had the Monk and Toyota keys to the game a moment ago. We told you about communication, momentum from the JV match, and just hoping that being at home might be able to help them eke out a win tonight. Of course, JV won in straight sets. Freshmen lost in 2 as well. So a big night could be in front of us here from Shagnon as we're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. And we need to talk a little bit about these 9-6 Althoff Lady Crusaders. They come in 0-1 in the South 7 as well. We'll pull up their schedule in front of us and talk about the successes, the peaks and valleys that they've had. They lost to Breeze Central. Most teams are. We're talking about the Central Lady Cougars. They lost in straight sets to open the year against Breeze Central. Then went on a bit of a winning streak. I believe won 5 in a row over Columbia, North Point, Blair Oaks. That was in a Missouri tournament. Fox, which is out of Arnold, Missouri, just south of St. Louis on 55. Then I believe they lost in that tournament to St. Pius out of Festus before coming back with a straight set win against Collinsville at home. Then in conference play, they had the tough Marion Lady Wildcats on the road. They lost in that one in straight sets. A Marion team, by the way, we will see here on Thursday night. We'll have that one for you here as well. Then wins against O'Fallon and Champaign Centennial. Lost in the same tournament to Ozark, Missouri in straight sets before coming back to beat Wheaton St. Francis. Then fell to Plainfield North and Herman, Missouri in that tourney. So they come in 9-6. Again, peaks and valleys for both of these teams. And for the Lady Rams, just hoping to see a peak come about here pretty soon. 2 tough matchups this week on the radio for you. Tonight it's Althoff. Thursday night it's Marion. We'll hope you'll be here for both. It's National Anthem time. We'll pay tribute to country here from Shagnon Gymnasium. We'll come back to your Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Lady Rams Volleyball is presented by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports on WMIX and the Section 618 app.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Raise a Warrior, RLC's micro scholarship program for in-district students grades 3 through 12. Get up to $2,000 for college at RLC. Earn points with things students do every day. Honor roll, sports, volunteering, clubs, and so much more. Parents create an account, set up your child's profile, and that's it. You're now ready to earn and track points toward real money for college. Let RLC help you raise a warrior. Get started today. micro.rlc.edu.
Schmidt sells Sierras. Say that 5 times fast. Better yet, stop by Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC to see the new, refreshed 22 GMC Sierra. Are you picturing yourself in one now? Let's make that dream a reality. Concerned about price? Nobody can beat the deals on the hot-selling Sierra at Schmidt. We are currently offering 0% financing to well-qualified buyers. Maybe you should say that 5 times fast. Or maybe you should just visit Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC and find your perfect ride.
Watch the Lady Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXSports.com. Powered by Ren Lake College.
Here we are, Shagnon Gymnasium tonight. Lady Rams Volleyball, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, the #1 volume dealer in all of Southern Illinois. As we get to your starting lineups here in just a moment, right now, read over the public address system by Athletic Director Seth English, and appreciate his hospitality here tonight. Of course, giving us access to the Hudl Cam. He and Butch Wilson, the IT director here, Director of Information Technology, Network Coordinator, Mount Vernon Township High School. Appreciate them letting us experiment with the Hudl Cam here in Shagnon Gymnasium here tonight, as it allows us to give you a different angle for Lady Rams Volleyball here on the radio. Also appreciate Brian Johnson, MVP they call him, Biggin, some might call him, as he is always here, always helping us, and got the bleachers ready to go for us so we could get here a little earlier, test things out, and make sure that they work. So another shout out to BJ. Brian Johnson is, again, he is as good as gold and always taking care of everybody here at Mount Vernon Township High School, District 201. Starting lineups, again, presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let Hall Insurance Group do the shopping for you. Go to hallinsgroup.com and get a quote fast. Call 244-7500 or go to hallinsgroup.com. And, of course, as we all know, that is an organization led by MVTHS Sports Hall of Famer Brett Hall from, I believe, the 96 Rams baseball team, the first one that went to state in recent memory here at MVTHS. As we're working on those starting lineups for you and getting them for you right here on the radio. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, it'll be Casey Meyer, number 2. Jaden Goodwin wears number 3. Kamari Pollard, the sophomore, wears number 8. Number 11, the setter, Alicia Benson. Sydney Lalamondier will be also starting tonight as a right setter, number 15, as well as number 23, Justice Malone, for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. For the Althoff Crusaders, number 2, Maria Hamilton. Number 4, Kyla McReynolds. Gabby Orlett wears number 7. Allison Kumachak wears 13, while Caitlin Carbin will wear number 20, and Elena Lester, number 24 here for the Althoff Crusaders. We're about to get underway from Shagnon here tonight. Mount Vernon and Althoff. I believe Milena Zadelis, the missing Lady Ram from the starting lineup tonight. Not on the varsity roster. She is on my JV roster, so that's what we're going with, another sophomore. In the starting lineups tonight for Sarah Cruz. She's assisted by Maddie Cruz and Grace Wilson, team manager Colin Tisdale for the Lady Rams here in 2022, while Carly Thomas does the head coaching for Althoff. Bryce Miller and Colleen Scara are her assistants. What a night for volleyball action, a Tuesday night. What else are you going to do? Thursday night, same thing. We'll be right back here for the Marion Lady Wildcats coming to town. And we are more than ready. In fact, we need to look for our next Josh Finley Country Financial Rams of the Week. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. To help protect what matters most, call Josh Finley, your local Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon. Well, the libero, Caitlin Carbin, wearing all white for the Crusaders. We'll get us started here, left to right. Goes Althoff. It'll be into the back row for Mount Vernon, looking to get to the front. Quick tip back by Althoff, and now setting up. Actually, it'll be a free ball over the left side of the net for the Lady Rams, as we still learn. Both rosters here tonight. An Althoff return from the far side, sends it wide to the near side. Lady Rams get on top early here, 1-0. It'll be Benson to serve for the Lady Rams. 1-0 early lead. First varsity set. Lady Rams lost freshman, took the JV, and now it'll be right back middle. Up to the front they'll go. Setting up and a spike coming. They'll sneak that in the near corner, and we'll be tied at 1 here. Althoff will get the service back here, and serving will be Kyla McReynolds, the 2023 grad, the senior here for Althoff. As we're about to get underway we are underway, about to get under this serve. Been a while since I've done volleyball, about 11 months to be exact. Mount Vernon Regional it was, as McReynolds' serve will go to the back row. There's Pollard up front, Benson. Now to the near side. Subbing in a moment ago was Goodhart. Althoff looks for the turn, far side, there it is. Sharp spike, and that'll be an easy kill for number 13, Kamashek. It's 2-1 Crusaders. Leah Moore will check in for the Lady Rams. Pollard will take a seat. Freely subbing so far tonight. This Lady Ram team trailing 2-1 in the first varsity set. Quick serve into the back row. There was Moore. Up to the front. Benson leaves it to the right side. Malone blocked at the net, and that'll be a quick kill for Althoff. 3-1 as the Crusaders on a 3-0 run here. Just underway practically with the first varsity set from Chagnon Gymnasium from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. McReynolds looking for the fourth serve. Right back into the middle. There it is. Up front, Benson leaving it to the near side. The lefty up front. And that'll be a kill. What a play there up the near side for number 30, Morgan Goodhart. And she will pick up the kill and get the Lady Rams back within a point. It's 3-2. Looks like it'll be up to Justice Malone to serve. Multi-sport athlete for this Lady Ram athletic department. Volleyball, basketball, softball. Good at them all. Here comes the jump serve from Malone. Ha! Easy. Mays and Sun Plumbing ace. Wow. Right over the top of the net, right around the attack line is where it dropped. And Mays and Sun Plumbing ace for the Lady Rams to tie this thing at 3. Malone, another jump serve from the far right side. This will be into the back row. Libero picks it up to the front. It'll be a bump, leaving it to the left. There's a spike. It'll be Malone back row to Benson up front, now to the near side. Off the back pedal there, it'll be a right-hand return. Dug out by Althoff, now to the front. They have to swing it over on the final try. Malone picks it up back row. Looking to the far side, there's Goodhart. Over the top, sneaks it in. Did they tip? They say a tip. It was out, but they say a tip, so it'll be 4-3 Lady Rams, and Goodhart comes up with another. And the junior who got some warm-up time in the JV match is coming up big so far. Might be our Mount Vernon Culver's, at least one of them, Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. Goodwin, Pollard, and Goodhart up front. Malone on the serve. Into the back row for Althoff. Now to the front. They swing it far side. There's a return. Right over the top. Good dig there by the Lady Ram, Libero Meyer. Now to the near side. Nice return by Malone out of the back. They leave it far side on the top for Althoff, and a joust up front going to end up as a point for the Crusaders. 4 all here early in this first varsity set. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open at OCSI. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily, 8-4. OCSI is the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois if you're keeping score at home. We're tied at 4, set 1. There's a jump serve for Althoff. Backpedaled by the Lady Rams, Libero. Pollard tries to save. It's outside the antenna. That was going to be tough either way for the Lady Rams. Meyer gave it a good effort, just couldn't come up with it. Althoff back on top, 5-4. First varsity set if you just logged on. Meyer off the bump in the back. Benson out of the near side. Pollard, nice play, but it's picked up by Althoff. Lady Rams can't get a return. Some issues up front as Carbon, the Libero, got the initial return for the Crusaders. Now a 2-point lead at 6-4. We're still early. Jump serve for the Crusaders, just clearing the top off of Meyer, going backward, nobody there. Point Crusaders, and we're going to have a timeout. Sarah Cruz not happy. This timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home. Trying to get you some scores in a moment, presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and see how you can get to a better state with State Farm. So in the middle of this SSM Health timeout, 7-4 is the Crusader lead. The Lady Rams had a nice lead early, I believe. 1-0, 3-1. tied at 3, 4-3. And now 7-4 as Althoff has been capable of the rally here in this one tonight. Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports, and don't be shy. Download Section618.com app because we've saved the #1 seat for Southern Illinois high school sports for your fingertips. Download the Section618.com app from Google Play or the App Store and have immediate access to our streams, plus nightly scoreboards, exclusive videos, or you can submit your own pictures and videos from any game you attend. It's a Section618.com app powered by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating. Download it now. 7-4, we're back to this one. Althoff on the serve. Benson will pick it up, leaves it in the back. Malone's return, however, into the net. It extends the Althoff lead, 8-4. Right now, the Crusaders doubling up the Lady Rams. We're near the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. This is WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Or you're watching us live via the Section618.com app or WMIXSports.com for a while longer, as we'll have an ace. Technically a Mays and Sons Plumbing ace. Usually that's just reserved for Mount Vernon, but we'll go ahead and call it one. 9-4 Crusaders as they just snuck that through the back. Had some Lady Ram contact, but just nothing they could do. Another jump serve into the back row. It's Malone swinging. That'll be to Benson, leaving it to the near side. Pollard, she'll swing it across. Far corner Barbin. Now back to the front. Oh, nice right side hit, but it looked like it was long from Elena Lester. And that'll be a point for the Lady Rams. They're trailing 5-9 as they'll take over the serve. There's a rally from the server of Althoff, whose number I cannot see because of the long hair. Into the back row it'll go. They leave it to the front. Nice redirect by number 7, Orla. Goodhart to the near side. Pushed across by the Lady Rams. That was Goodwin. Now back and forth up front. Good play there by Benson to Goodhart near side. Nice tip over the cross. Over the top, I should say. Crosses up Althoff up front. And Goodwin will pick up the kill for the Lady Rams. Now 6-9. They're back within 3. Streaming presented by Ren Lake College, cost effective and close to home. Find out more at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Ren Lake. Meyer the serve. She's wearing yellow for this Lady Ram team as a libero. Looked like that was long. Althoff let it go. They pick up the point. It's now 10-6 Crusaders here in this first varsity set. Again, maybe you're just with us for the first time tonight. It's been straight sets, both matches. Lady Rams freshmen lose 20-15, but they win 20-23. Serve is into Meyer. Now Benson, left side, or I should say the left hand of Goodhart, swings it over. Althoff the return. Setting up to the near side, Meyer leads it towards Zedalis. Now Althoff sets up to the center. Blocked up front, but it was blocked into the net, so that'll be a kill for number 15, Reese Disler. The outside hitter for the Crusaders stretches this to 5. It's 11-6. Good to see a nice Chaos Cage on hand tonight, supporting Lady Rams Volleyball as the Althoff serves to Meyer in the back. Benson at the attack line. Far side, that's Goodhart on the return. Now setting up Althoff. Far side, Disler, and that is going to sneak in. Just sneaks in the near sideline. It's now 12-6 Crusaders. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hennigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Another Althoff serve. That time Malone gets a piece of it. Meyer tries to save, but there's nothing Zedalis can do. Another point Althoff, 13-6. Traditionally, we'd have a halftime show presented by Walgreens Distribution Center. However, we can tell you, Walgreens DC is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 to 1 every Wednesday. You can meet directly with HR. Far corner, it's Meyer for the Lady Rams to Benson. Out to the far side, there's Goodhart. Into the back row, swinging his Althoff up to the front near the attack line. To the far side, Disler. Good play there by the Lady Rams. That was Meyer. Over to the far side, Benson. Now out of the back, it's Malone. She sneaks it in. That'll be a easy point for the Lady Rams. At least made it look easy. 7-13, down 6, they'll have to serve. Anyhow, with the walk-in Wednesdays at the Walgreens DC, offers will be made to qualified candidates on the spot. That's at the Walgreens Distribution Center, 11 to 1 every Wednesday. McDaniel will serve for the Lady Rams. Just the attack line. Althoff picks it up. They slip. Nice kick save by the Lady Rams. We like it. Malone saves it out of the back. Front side return Althoff, and they send it far corner for the kill. It's 14-7. You know, Hugo's a hockey fan. That was Lalo Mondier. My apologies. Nice kick save regardless. 14-7 Althoff serving the lefty. Sent to Sydney in the back, now to the front. Althoff looking for the return. Set up to the near side. There it is. Into the back row, Justice Malone. Up front, they leave it for Pollard. Quick block right back, picked up by Lowry. Now Meyer into the net. (15-7) the score. Lady Rams are down 8. Althoff at the serve. And what a good job so far by Gabby Orlett. Her team up 8, and the lefty serve will be down the middle. There's Meyer going to let it go, and that's a Mason Sun Plumbing ace. 16-7. Orlett on another serve, up 9. There it is into the back row, picked up by Sydney. Now to Lowry to the far side, leaving it for Kamari Pollard. Back row pickup by Althoff. They send it Orlett up front. Oh, punched over, return right back. Nice block by Pollard. Gets the Lady Rams back with an 8. They'll take over the serve. Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports is Southern Illinois' #1 volume dealer. Shop all their brands at holzhauers.com, the official voice of the Lady Rams here on WMIX. Morris serve into the back row. Now to the front. They leave it for Malone. Oh, nice spike, but that's going to be long. It's 17-8. Another Althoff serve, back row. Sydney up to the front. That was good. Or no, that was Lowry. Far side return, Althoff. Good dig there by the libero Myers. Sydney up front to Malone. She redirects, but it's picked up by the Crusaders. They're wearing navy. Now a nice spike, swings between two Lady Ram trees up front, picked up more up front. That was Malone, and now Althoff looking for the tip over the top, and they get a good one there off the left side. That was Reese Disler again. 18-8, the Althoff lead extends to 10. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Congratulations, Rams Cross Country, or reigning Josh Finley, Country Financial Rams of the Week. We had a whistle. Looks like we have a timeout. Well, the timeout's presented by SSM Health. If you're looking for a new doctor, go to ssmhealth.com/doctors. SSM Health, the healing power of presence. Oh boy. Been quick, frenetic pace here for this volleyball contest. South 7 Conference action tonight. I'm Chris Hugo with you on WMIX, WMIXsports.com, and the Section618.com app. Quite a bit of volleyball going down tonight. We'll see if we can't get you some scoreboard updates, sponsored by your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. We follow so many, though, it's not always easy to find the scores. Even back in the day when we used to do the thing called a Twitter list or Twitter group. Oh, so because I'm on my Twitter account. That explains it. Follow us at WMIX Sports. So we come out of the timeout. It'll be Althoff on the serve, up 10. Lady Rams come out ready. That'll be Sydney out of the back middle to the far side. Lowry touched it. Now Moore, final attempt, gets it. It's to the attack line for Althoff. Set up to the near side. There it comes. Good dig on the dive. Moore up front. Lowry going to leave it for Malone. Floats it over the top. 18-8 Althoff if you just tuned in. First varsity set. There's a spike. Back row spike into the net for the Crusaders. Unforced error. It'll be 9-18. Lady Rams are down 9 as Adelis will serve for the Lady Rams. And we will have Goodwin sub in for the libero, Casey Meyer. Long serve, and that'll give Althoff the serve right back, and the Lady Ram deficit will now be 10. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs to choose from, Rend Lake College has something for everyone. Learn more at rlc.edu. They present our video streaming here tonight. 19-9 Althoff. Bella Peterson will serve for the Crusaders. Into the back row. Looked like a team effort there. Meyer will swing it back. There's more across. Back row for the Crusaders. Orlett to the far side. There's Disler into the back row. More for the Lady Rams. Now a pass, and they will leave that one. It looked like Jaden Goodwin kept her feet tucked between the line, behind the line, but missed it out of bounds. It'll be 20-9. Althoff up 11. There's a serve into the back row. Picked up by Lowry. Far side Malone. Tipped up front by the Crusaders. They get it back. Tipped again. Oh, what a play. What a redirect by Jaden Goodwin up front. Gets the kill for Mount Vernon. It's 10-20. They're down 10, and they will have this serve right back. Buying a vehicle, simple, easy, and fun at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Shop all of their brands at holzhauers.com. 10-20, Lady Rams are down 10. They're doubled up so far by the Crusaders. Benson on the serve into the back row for Althoff. It'll be a bump to the far side for Disler, and that one will just sneak in. If this was outside, that would have been chalk. 21-10. Now it'll be Reagan Beasley to serve. Jump serve down the middle. That's Moore in the back row. Near side, Benson leaves it. Nope, that was to the far side for Meyer. Bad depth perception here as Orlett will leave it to the near side. Good play there out of the back row by the Lady Ram libero Meyer. They leave for Benson. Free balls across and gets a diving effort out of the back row for Beasley. Can't come up with it. And Benson picks up the point for the Lady Rams. It's 21-11. Swing by Culver's and try a juicy Butterburger or treat yourself to a frozen custard. Your Mount Vernon Culver's at Veterans in 42nd. 21-11 score. Lady Rams down 10. And here, that was a spike so hard by number 24, Elena Lester. A great effort by the Lady Ram libero, Casey Meyer, but it sent her right on her bottom. 22-11 Althoff. Again, all the action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Here from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Is this going to be a serve that ends up long? Now a 10-point set. 22-12. Serve from Meyer into the back row, Althoff. Orlett to Disler on the far side. Good play by Malone out of the back. Sets up Benson, who will set it near side. This is Dalis. Diving effort out of the back row. And now Althoff swings it across. There's Malone to the front. Benson sets up Goodhart, the lefty on the far side. Looks like it was tipped. It was tipped and tipped out of bounds. That'll be a kill for Goodhart. That'll be points for the Lady Rams. They're down to single digits. 13-22 as they continue to serve from Casey Meyer, one of the seniors on this team. Libero wearing yellow. Into the back row on the serve. It'll be centered. Good play there up front. Not much that Elena Lester could do for Althoff. However, on the Lady Ram return, they get a nice play off the net cord, but into the net on the final try. That was all set up by Reese Disler on the far side. Was able to get across, led off the top of the net cord. Then the Lady Rams play bingo bongo out of the net. Can't get the return. They're back down 10, 23-13. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk-in daily 8 to 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Out of the back row on the bump by Meyer on the Althoff serve. This time this will be Pollard up front. Althoff looks for the return. They get it. Blocked up front Pollard. Can't come up with it. It's set point 24-13. Meyer, Malone, Pollard, Goodhart, Benson, Zadelis for the Lady Rams. Serve off to the ground for the Crusaders. It's centered backward, and that's going to be an Mason Sons Plumbing ace for Althoff as they win this first set 25-13. Althoff 25, Lady Rams 13. We'll come back with set number 2 in just a moment. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Raise a Warrior, RLC's micro scholarship program for in-district students grades 3 through 12. Get up to $2,000 for college at RLC. Earn points with things students do every day. Honor roll, sports, volunteering, clubs, and so much more. Parents create an account, set up your child's profile, and that's it. You're now ready to earn and track points toward real money for college. Let RLC help you raise a warrior. Get started today. micro.rlc.edu.
Hi, I'm Marty Mills with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes of Mount Vernon and Waltonville. Our experienced staff have been helping families with funeral choices for many years. In addition, we can design and install a monument that will share your loved one's life story. We offer a complete range of monuments at very competitive pricing. So make an appointment or stop by our downtown location to see the wide range of monuments we have on display. Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, offering care, compassion, and hope now and many years to come.
Hi there, Chris Bean with the Bean Insurance Agency. We recently celebrated 20 years in business as your source for great rates and great service here in Mount Vernon. As a longtime resident of Jefferson County, we're committed to serving our neighbors and friends. At the core of our service is my wife, Brandy Bean. Brandy has a nursing degree from Sanford Brown College and started working at Bean Insurance on day one. Call Brandy today for a great quote at 618-242-6017 or beaninsurance.net.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and the Section618.com app here tonight. Lady Rams Volleyball, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Number one volume dealer in all of Southern Illinois, and they support your Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams, though they are in Nash Vegas. Heading into the second varsity set, Lady Rams lost the first one 25-13 or 13-25 if you're nasty and say it the right way. They did, however, sweep the JV match 20-23, but lost Freshmen 20-15, both in straight sets. Officials will get things calculated, get the lineup sorted, the rotations, what have you. We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show coming up at the end of this one. Pick out your Munkin. How about your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game? Serve will come from Benson off of the heels and end up a little bit long just past the Althoff libero, number 20, Caitlin Carbon, who wisely let it go. 1-0 your score. Althoff on top early, and it will be, said libero, Caitlin Carbon. Serving here for the Crusaders. Off a jump. It'll clear the net. Meyer will pick it up in the back row. Lady Rams Benson to the right side. Pollard. It's blocked right up front. We'll have a play into the net. Actually, because it was blocked, it technically didn't count as going over thus far. That makes it 4 hits on the Lady Rams. 2-0 Althoff. Serve into the back row. There is Malone leaving it for Benson up front. Now Pollard. Free ball. Picked up on the right side. Orlett will have it up front, leaving it to the left. Good. Good block up front. Good block up front by Pollard. Gives the Lady Rams a point off of the kill, and it's 1-2. Lady Rams trailing here as they'll take over the serve. As Moore will check back into the game for the Lady Rams. We may have substitutions plenty here, as I see Ziegler getting ready to check in for Mount Vernon as well. There we go. Meyer will have a seat, which means she can check right back in as a libero if she wants to. Rotation won't matter. So Moore will serve for the Lady Rams. Down 1-2. It's long. Make it 1-3. Streaming presented by Ren Lake College. Tell you more about them after this Althoff serve by Kyla McReynolds, the senior. Off the ground, it'll be to the near side, but back up front they go far corner. As Moore was looking to set up Benson, but not much she could do. It's 4-1 Althoff. Ren Lake College's Raise a Warrior program is open to area children in grades 3 through high school. Enroll your child at micro.rlc.edu and find out more info. McReynolds is served into the back row. Malone leaves it for Benson up front. They center it. The lefty Lowry, or the righty Lowry from the left side, I should say, as I get twisted. Unable to, actually gets the return, gets the kill. Not sure what that call was up front then. I thought they were going to call in the net and give the point to Althoff, but instead the Lady Rams get the serve, but they get the point. It's 2-4. Althoff on the Lady Ram return. Now Benson out of the back, leaves it for Malone near side. It's touched by the fingertips of Orlett up front and trickles away. That'll be a kill for the Lady Rams, and it's 3-4 now. All right, they'll take it. Zedalis will serve. Off the ground, it goes down the middle and long, and it's a 5-3 Althoff. You can see Mount Vernon Rams football coach Dan Mings here tonight taking in volleyball. Thought I saw a heaping helping of turners a moment ago as well. But my vision not good enough to tell me which ones. Could be all, could be none. They're quite a distance away. Althoff serve into the back. It'll be Malone on the near side return. They leave it up front, far side. There goes Disler for the Crusaders. Zedalis left it for Benson down to the near side. Malone all the way to the back row. McReynolds picked up by the Crusader libero, and now a diving effort by Moore. Gets out of the way so Benson can get to it. They leave it for Malone on the near side. Past the attack line into the back. Althoff up front. Now leaves it left side. Disler. Good return. I should say good setup there by the setter. Benson. Lady Rams got the return. Now they'll hit the antenna on the second try. Benson set up a nice return. Althoff quickly got it right back, faster than any human could speak. And the Lady Rams return on the try number 2 goes right into the antenna, which means immediate point for Althoff at 6-3. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Sponsor of our Ram of the Week award. Last week was Rams Cross Country. I may have said track earlier. My apologies. Cross country. Benson looking for the return off the serve, able to feed Lowry right into the tower of Elena Lester, who's able to get the kill for the Crusaders. It's now 7-3. 4-point lead for Althoff. Set number 2 of this varsity match. Lady Rams lost the first, 13-25. The action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports as we'll get a jump serve from the Crusaders. That's Disler. Back row Zedalis. Near corner save there by Moore. Up front, swung across by Benson. Althoff picks it up from the libero. We have a joust up front controlled by Althoff. They are able to hit it right back. And Orlett will get the kill for the Crusaders. It's 8-3. Still looking for scores from around the area tonight in volleyball. Presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him around town or in that famous white State Farm Jeep. A brand in itself. The Crusader return back rows Zedalis for Benson. Leaves it for Malone. Althoff gets a diving return on the right side by number 19, Emma Howard, but it sails wide out of bounds. And it's 8-4. 4-8, Lady Rams on the serve. This will be Lowry off of the ground to the far side. Carbon, the libero, picks it up. Orlett with a touch. Now pushed over by McReynolds. Lady Rams get a return. Set up by Zedalis to Lowry. Now to the near side, Malone. Nothing she can do as McReynolds digs it out. Good return by Althoff. Lady Rams try one in the front of the net. They recover. They dig it right back out. Crusader return. Come to the near side to set up to the far side for Benson. Out of the near corner, Althoff. To the far side up front. Good try, Disler. Better try by Zedalis. Left it for Lowry. Now Malone gets the return on the volley. Centered pass. Crusaders get the easy spike and kill from Elena Lester. It's going to be easy pickings for her up front middle. Nobody there in the back row for Mount Vernon. They trail 9-4. Here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Orthopedic urgent care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 until 4. 5-point lead for the Crusaders. Set number 2 up 9-4. The serve off the feet is down the middle. Return initially by Moore was dug out of the net by the Lady Rams. Then they lost communication, and Althoff gets the points. It's 10-4. That was one of our Munkin Toyota keys of the game was communication, and Lady Rams didn't seem to have a lot of chatter that time. 10-4 now. SSM Health timeout in front of us. Althoff up 6 in set number 2, trying to make it a straight set sweep tonight. Actually, no. Lady Rams won the JV. My apologies. Anyhow, get quick care that works for you and your family at SSM Healthcare Clinics. It's wellness that works with your schedule right here in Mount Vernon. 10-4, Lady Rams trailing. Half minute to go on this SSM Health timeout called by Sarah Cruz. Try to talk her team back into this one. They're not out of it. They're certainly struggling here in the second set. They started out on top in the first set 1-0, then led 3-1. Then it was all Althoff after that. Final time these two teams will meet in a conference setting. They'll play in a tournament later in the year, I believe. Althoff leaving the South 7 after the academic year. Final football conference game on Friday night between the Rams and the Crusaders. If you're watching us or you're listening to us, it'll be in the same exact location for each. Section618.com app right here on your radio. 6:30 pregame Friday night. Lady Rams trying to return this Althoff serve off of the back foot of Josie Toller. They hit it into the net, can't dig it out, and it's 11-4 Crusaders as Toller going to try to rally off a few service points here. 7-point lead Crusaders. There's Toller's serve, back middle. Picked up front by Lowry, able to get it across. Good dig there by Orlett, who gets it right back on the give and go. Now they throw to the right side. Lowry, Lady Rams, Benson now. Near side return by, that was Justice. Althoff gets a return of their own. They sneak it up the far sideline. Now Lady Rams working near side to Malone. Hits it off the antenna. Point for the Crusaders. (12-4). Toller will serve again here for Althoff. Off of the ground, it's to the middle. There's more. It goes off her wrist to the far side. Lowry leaving it for the Lady Rams, I believe. Getting the return now up front for the Crusaders. They get a return. Set up to the near side. Zedalis leaves it for Malone. And now Orlett will step to the right side for Disler. It's going to be off a diving Moore in the back row for the Lady Rams. Althoff gets the kill. It's 13-4. Crusaders on top. Ziegler checked it a moment ago. Did not see her, so that threw me. She had a touch on that last possession. 13-4 score. Lady Rams are down 9, and now it'll be a Mays & Sons Plumbing ace off of the on-the-ground serve for Josie Toller. Just bounced around the Lady Ram front. Not much they could do about it. Now a 10-point set. Back row on the serve. That's Moore up front. Lowry leaves it near side. Joust up front, and it'll end up out of bounds. Malone had the initial return for the Lady Rams. Really more of a block up front by Althoff, and it ends up out of bounds. It'll be point Crusaders. All the action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, your #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Shop online, holzhauers.com. Toller will continue to serve, up 11 for the Crusaders. There it is, Zedalis back row up front, Lowry. Free ball across. Quick return by Crusaders. There's a spike up front, Malone picks up the kill. Lady Rams are back within 10 at 5:15. If you've been injured on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Got the AC working tonight. Shagnon feels great. 15-5 score, and the serve by Meyer, the libero who just checked back in, will be long. It is now 16-5. Lady Rams are down 11. Lefty serve now for Orlett. She rallied off some service points in the first. 16-5 now as Meyer gets the return from Mount Vernon. Out of the back row, they set up Orlett, who leaves it left side. That one's long. They were going to say it would have kicked up chalk, but that looked long from my perspective, but Althoff will get the point at 17-5. Coming off of that far side for the Crusaders. I did not see who got the return, but Orlett will continue to serve here for Althoff, up 12. That looked long from here. Center serve into the back. Meyer up front. Lowry gets it back to Meyer, the libero. And now Orlett will set up to the far side. It's going to be blocked to the net by Pollard, but it's out of bounds. 18-5, Crusaders. Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 to 1 every hump day. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. Althoff serve will get Meyer on her knees. The wrist not quite set, so it goes out of bounds to the right. It'll be a point Althoff, and it's 19-5. We'll have another SSM Health timeout. SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home. Earlier I told you we're trying to dig up some scores, and they're just not. Not a lot yet. There was a South 7 Conference quad meet tonight right here in the King City. Working to get you full results of that. I thought I saw Lady Rams tennis and Heron today going on right here. So it's a busy night. Just outside the facilities here outside Shagnon Gymnasium on the campus of Mount Vernon Township High School 2.0. Can tell you that Carbondale tennis beat Marion tonight 7-2. As far as the local score is concerned. Lady Rams freshmen lost in straight. 20-15. JV won 20-23, however. Congratulations, JV Lady Rams. Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Orlett on the serve out of the timeout. Lady Rams get the return to the right side. They sneak it in far corner. 19-6. They're back within a baker's dozen here in set number 2. Off the jump serve, Justice Malone beyond the attack line. Orlett will get it up front to the far side. They go for McReynolds, and she'll get the easy kill. Nice spike, just went where they weren't. And there was nobody really in that spot for the Lady Rams. I'm not going to say they're out of position because that's not the case at all. They just weren't there. It's 20-6, up 14 are the Crusaders. The action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Off the serve, down 14. It'll be Lowry on the return on a free ball. They set it up Orlett to the far side. Disler. It's going to be redirected up front and out of bounds. It'll be a point for Althoff, 21-6. Streaming presented by Rend Lake College. Always enrolling, always here for you. Check out rlc.edu and get started on your future career today. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College. Amazing Sons Plumbing ace. Went off the wrists awkwardly out of the back row for the Lady Rams, and that'll be an ace for Maria Hamilton, serving for the Crusaders, up 22-6. You're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Another serve into the far corner. Good pickup by the Lady Rams. Returned by Zadelis. Diving effort beyond the attack line for Althoff. They leave it to the near side. McReynolds. Up front, that's Benson to Meyer. On the near side, leaves it back row from the attack line. Pushed over by Malone. They send it right back up front, Orlett. Easy return there by Althoff over the top. Good dig. That was Benson. Good play, Zadelis. It'll be Meyer to return over the back. And now a return by Althoff. Good play off balance by Meyer to Malone. She'll set it up front for Zadelis. It's blocked, but it ends up over in the back and now to the far side. Althoff free ball return. Up front, this is Lowry. Leaves it to the far side. Oh, boy. What a play by Benson to save it off the Althoff block. Now Lowry on the return, and it hits the batting cage divider, the floor divider, if you will. This is the fault of no one here at this high school currently, but a taller ceiling would have avoided that. 23-6 the score. Nearing match point. Lady Rams trying to avoid. They get the return on the Althoff serve up front. It's Orlett. Near side, McReynolds threads the needle. That might have been long, but it also made Lady Ram contact. And now it is match point, 24-6. 24-6, it's match point on the serve by Hamilton. Just over the back line. Now Benson to the near side, Zadelis. They get it, it's long, and Althoff wins this. Althoff wins it tonight in straight sets, 25-13, 25-6. We'll come back and talk about it in your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hudl Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit HallInsGroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. HallInsGroup.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for.
Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Final from Chagnon in straight sets. Lady Rams fall to the Althoff Crusaders. 25, actually make that 13-25, 6-25, as it was a straight set win for Althoff Varsity. Lady Rams won the JV contest in straight sets as well, 20-23. They lost the Freshmen in straight sets, 20-15. We have plenty to discuss in your Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC post-game show. Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC has superior selection and service. Find your perfect ride at Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC on Broadway in Mount Vernon. Whew. They say it's like riding a bike, but volleyball is quick and fast. Two words that mean the same thing. They're called synonyms. Is that right? Been a long time. Graduated 21 years ago. Don't claim to know everything, but I do know. We need to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more to discuss about this Lady Ram effort tonight against the Althoff Crusaders here from Chagnon Gymnasium. We're live from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on your Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Leave the limits in the dust with the 22 Toyota Tacoma. Hey, this is Pat Williamson with Monken Toyota in Mount Vernon, Illinois. The 22 Tacoma is more capable, which means more epic adventures, and our selection is growing daily. Whether you're ready to hit the trail running, take on the world's greatest terrain, or just want to get from point A to point B with the latest technology, we have the Tacoma for you. See me, Pat Williamson, at Monken Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon, or view our expanding inventory online at MonkenToyotaMountVernon.com.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with P&B To Go mobile banking. P&B To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with P&B To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Back on your Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. I'm Chris Hugo from Chagnon Gymnasium as we will wrap things up in just a bit here as the Lady Rams fall in straight sets, 13-6. At the varsity level to the Althoff Crusaders here tonight. Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC has superior selection and service. Find your perfect ride at Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC on Broadway at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, as we look ahead for the Lady Rams, we'll have the Marion Lady Wildcats coming into town on Thursday night. We'll be here. We'll do our best to stream all three levels for you here on the Section618.com app, and we'll have the full broadcast for the varsity and the nightcap. That's Mount Vernon and Marion on Thursday night. Lady Rams dropped at 2-11. Beyond that, they have next week Salem, Cahokia, and Carbondale. 3 road matches before they have a bit of time off. They welcome Harrisburg in on the 29th. We'll be here for that one. I believe our sister station will be here as well, so you'll have options for Lady Rams and Harrisburg all the way on to the 29th. But the Marion Wildcats are here until then. And, of course, with Marion, they are 2-0 in the conference, if memory serves correctly. They've not had quite the sample size the Lady Rams have had, now 2-11. I believe they've played only 11 so far. But when you look at some of their losses aren't to any slouches. They're 2-0 in the conference. They lost to Massac, I believe, to open the year, and then lost to Carterville in 3. That went to the wire. Waterloo's on the upswing. They lost that in straight sets, but they've beaten AJ, they've beaten Althoff, they've beaten Benton, Carbondale, Harrisburg, of course, Cahokia. Things notwithstanding there. But they come into town Thursday night, and the Lady Rams should be ready. 2-11 right now after the tough loss tonight, but they'll come back for South Pacific Conference play and look for their first conference win against the Marion Lady Wildcats. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up with your Mountford and Culver's 3 stars of the game coming up on your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I hear people say that global warming is affecting the storms we have here locally. This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wild. My question to them is, does it really matter? In my business, no one ever asks why the storm hit their home. They just want to know, can I rebuild it? If you're not certain if your home can be rebuilt or what's actually covered in your policy, then stop by my office, find me online, or flag down the State Farm Jeep. Don't assume you know how your insurance works. After the storm, it's too late to find out. Call us today. We can help.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Raise a Warrior, RLC's micro-scholarship program for in-district students grades 3 through 12. Get up to $2,000 for college at RLC. Earn points with things students do every day. Honor roll, sports, volunteering, clubs, and so much more. Parents create an account, set up your child's profile, and that's it. You're now ready to earn and track points toward real money for college. Let RLC help you raise a warrior. Get started today. micro.rlc.edu.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Culver's 3 stars of the game are next.
Back here on your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame to wrap it up. Shagnot Gymnasium as Lady Rams fall in straight sets to the Althoff Crusaders. 13-6 here tonight on this Tuesday night. Of course, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Superior selection and service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. We owe you the Monk and Tour. Gosh, Hugo, act like you've been here before. The Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. If you're looking for a fun, fast-paced, good-paying job, work for the Blue Crew family at Culver's in Mount Vernon. Go to culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon, Illinois, and apply today. Or search for just Mount Vernon in general. Who knows what you might come up with. There's quite a few out there. I believe there's 31 Mount Vernons in the United States. Wonder if they all have Culver's. We do, and we're very fortunate for that as we get to the point of your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. Let's see here. Your boy tried to keep stats tonight. Unfortunately, that is not one of my strong suits in the fast-paced game of volleyball. But I will say tonight, as far as the effort that I saw and what I can remember, man, Alicia Benson was all over the place tonight. This is no particular order like we would normally do, but Alicia Benson was all over the place tonight. I felt like I had to dig so many balls. And I know Morgan Goodhart had a decent night up front, using that lefty advantage to get a few kills in the first set from what I can remember. And then really beyond that, it was a team effort, of course. I thought I saw also a tremendous effort and hustle from Justice Malone for the Lady Rams tonight. That's going to do it for us. If you're an Althoff or a Mount Vernon fan, these two teams will collide on the gridiron on Friday night. 6:30 will be your pregame as the Mount Vernon Rams look for 3-1, but so do the Crusaders. They come in 2-1. They won, I believe, beat Mater Dei 13-7 on Friday night. The Rams, of course, in that thriller over Triad. And, man, how close are they to possibly being 3-0? We'll let that Mascoutah thing slide, and we'll look forward to a great football matchup on Friday night. 6:30 pregame, AM 940, 96.5 FM, or you can watch it live right here, the Section618.com app, where you can also watch Lady Rams Volleyball and listen as well on Thursday night. They will welcome the Marion Lady Wildcats to town. We hope you'll join us. We'll stream all 3 levels. We'll have a full broadcast for Varsity. That'll be Thursday night here from Shagna. Until then, for Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio, I'm Chris Hugo. A reminder of tonight's final scores in Freshmen. It was the Lady Rams falling in straight sets 20-15. They won in straight sets in the JV 20-23. They fall in straight sets in the Varsity 13-6. Again, that'll do it for us tonight. Again, I'm Chris Hugo. So long from the King City.
Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is sponsored by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.